Hi guys, I am so excited about Pat McGrath's new Celestial Nirvana palette and the collection coming out, and it re-inspired me to look back at the older holiday palettes that I have, or palette that I have from her. I didn't buy the one last year. I wasn't very interested in that palette, but I did love the Celestial Divinity palette that came out the year before that. And I'm very excited to pair the Celestial Divinity palette with the Celestial Nirvana palette that's coming out this season. So I already placed my order. I hope to upload a video of that as soon as I receive it. So keep an eye out for that, and you can stay tuned to see how I did this pinkish, rosy, romantic kind of look that I did today. I really like how it turned out. And if you're interested in seeing how I did the lashes, I am uploading a tutorial on that soon. It's kind of a review and tutorial put together. It's the first time I'm doing these temporary extensions on my eyelashes, and I really like the way they are looking. They're very flattering and natural, yet they do have a bit of volume. I'm not sure how long they will last yet. We will have to wait and see, but it's overall easier for me to apply than it is full-length lashes. And I don't know if everybody will feel that way, because I really in general struggle with the longer lashes because I'm so clumsy, but I do really find these to be very easy to apply. So just keep an eye out on my channel. I will be uploading that video soon. And then let's get into the tutorial. Okay, so I primed my eyelids with the Too Faced Born This Way Multi-Sculpting Concealer, and I just set the concealer with Huda Beauty banana bread powder. Just you can use any face powder just to prevent the concealer from creasing and to create a nice base canvas for your eyeshadow. And I prepared my eyebrows with the NYX Micro Brow Pencil in the color Ash Brown, and set the eyebrows with NYX Control Freak Eyebrow Gel, the clear one. I like using a clear brow gel on my eyebrows. It feels to me like I've got better control if I do the color with a pencil or a powder product or even a pomade, and then just use the clear gel to keep my brows in place. Starting off with a fluffy brush with Venusian Orchid, I'm just going to set it on the upper side of my crease and buff it upwards into the transition shade for my eyelids. I like placing the product down where I want it most concentrated, and then buffing it out towards the top. Most of Pat McGrath's matte colors blend very easily and seamlessly, so you'll see it doesn't take a lot of effort to get that blend done. Just try to blend the colors the same depth. Not too worried about going too low down here. I didn't prep my makeup beforehand. I usually prefer to do my eyeshadows first so that I can do some cleanup and catch any fallout from the eyeshadow look that might occur while I'm doing the shadow. Okay, then I'm taking a fluffy yet pointed brush. The color that I've got on here is Venomous Void, and I just want to place it in the crease. This color is, I've got a lot of product on here. This color is to deepen up the crease color. And seeing that I've got so much product on here and forgot to tap it off, I will go back in with the previous brush and just blend it out with a bit of this previous brush. And see how effortlessly those blend. I just love this formula. So I'm so excited to see if the new colors from the new holiday palette, those colorful colors, have that same blendability as these colors, because usually those colorful colors are a lot more difficult to blend out. They're generally very difficult to formulate, so we'll see. I'm hopeful and optimistic about that. In fact, I'm very excited because I think that this palette will complement that palette a lot. A lot of the shimmery colors in this palette I think will look stunning with the Celestial Nirvana palette. Then I'm taking a smaller pointed brush. I'm going into that smoked amethyst color, and I'm just going to try and darken up the outer V of the eyelid and softly blend it towards the inner side. I want to try to keep the inner side light and blend it out into this color. So this part here is the outer V that I'm talking about. You'll see I do a slight V shape. It's just to lift this part of the eye. It comes in very handy with hooded eyes like these to just create the illusion of depth here. And if you have good quality brushes, then the blending with this formula is so seamless, easy. Just going back in with that previous brush and buff out these edges into that purpley color. I'm trying to buff inwards and downwards so that I don't get that dark color up too high. I'm just going to put a little bit more of that Venusian orchid color on the fluffy brush and just see if I can get that pinkish color a bit more defined here above that blend. I really just want to keep the lightest shade against the brow bone. just taking a touch of that darker purple venomous void. So I have to look at the color now. Can't remember the names. Just deepen that up a bit. I never used to take darker colors up so high on my crease. When I was younger, I used to just focus the darkest color in the deepest part of my crease. But over time I've realized, because of the hooded eyes, it's kind of necessary to take the dark color a bit higher and just keep the lightest color against the brow bone to create that illusion of depth and prevent your eyes from looking too droopy and flat. Okay, so I'm taking the color Odyssey, I'm taking it on my pinky finger and just dragging that all over the lid. Wow. Every time I use this palette I get so amazed by these shimmery colors. I'm going to just use that brush to blend it out, but just look at that. I'm just taking the brush that I placed the darkest color with and just slightly buffing it out here on the outer side. Just trying to blend that dark color into this beautiful shimmer. I just want to clean out some of this fall out on the inner side of the eye and the bottom eye before I do the inner corner. Try not to take it up too high here, because I will rather have it too low than try to reshape it if I went up too high. Just clean out all the fallout. The glitter that fell. Trying not to put too much pressure because the under eyes are very delicate. Skin is very delicate. Okay, then I'm taking that Cosmic and just in the innermost part of the eye I'm placing that. And I actually want to go in with the brush, just take it up a bit higher. Oh, the glitter is so beautiful. And I think I will use my face highlighter for the brow bone. I'm just using a small flat brush and I just want to see if I can bring up this shimmery color a bit more here, just to give some brightness to this inner part of the eye. Then for the lower lash line, I'm just going in with basically the same colors. I'm starting off with Venusian Orchid. And I'm taking that one quite low. And I'm going to deepen it up with the darker colors. Just buffing it out a bit. And then instead of going in with that thick pointed brush, I'm taking the smaller one with the venomous void. I don't want it to go all over the bottom part, so I want to keep it closer to the lash line. And I will use a thinner brush for that smoky amethyst darker color close to the lash line. I'm just connecting it here to the top. And I have an angled brush like this, but it's not as thin as I would use for my brow brush. It's a bit fluffier than my lined and angled brushes usually are, and it works so well for me for this close to the eyelid or the eye line. I'm just putting that smoky amethyst here and just blending it out with this one. And it's great because you can get the placement, but you can also do that soft blend with the dark color. Okay, so I think I'm happy with the look. I am going to finish off my eyeliner and my eyelashes and do the rest of my face makeup, and then I will see you with the finished look. So here's the final look. I am going to upload a tutorial on what I did with the lashes because I am using Lanke's extended DIY salon lashes. It's like a semi-permanent eyelash, and it was the first time I'm using them, so I am going to upload a video on that soon. Keep an eye out for that. And then for eyeliner, I just placed some of the Sigma Wicked I almost said Wicked Sick Sigma Wicked eyeliner in the waterline. And then I just put some of Maybelline Sky High Mascara on the lower lash. So that's the final look. What do you think? I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you next time. Bye!